William Morrow and HarperAudio present The Queen of Days, a novel by Greta Kelly, performed by Sunil Malhotra. A note before we begin. Don't forget to download the accompanying enhancement PDF from your audiobook provider. It contains a map of the city of Kothis. For Gretchen, Kurt, and Carl, there is no me without all of you. 1. Balthazar. Of all the times I'd been arrested, this was the only time I'd gotten pinched on purpose. I reminded myself of this in a vain attempt to keep my spirits up as I squinted around the dank underbelly of the Kothis City Code Hall. I picked at my ale-soaked trousers, trying to ignore the way the heat from too many bodies made sweat trickle down my back. Kai's head lolled my way as he shifted on the bench. He exhaled a dainty snore, sending a puff of day-old breath straight into my face. I turned away, eyes watering, and stifled the urge to hit him. Kai was my oldest friend, and one hell of a fighter in a tough spot, but the damn fool could be careless as sin. Great below, what kind of self-respecting criminal fell asleep mid-job? Especially as strange a job as this one was shaping up to be. Our patron had ordered us to get arrested on this day and by this precinct. It was Kai's bright idea to start the bar fight, and once that thought filled his empty head, he went at it like a raging bull. I ran a hand over my whiskers. At least no one had been injured. Well, permanently. I felt a mirthless kind of smile hitch my lips as I looked past the dozen sleeping bodies of my fellow inmates, past the brown mud brick walls etched with the codes of law up to the ceiling. There was no artificial light in the cell, for the obvious reason that drunk criminals plus fire equals one big bloody mess. The only illumination came from a shaft of moonlight shining through a metal grate in the ceiling on the far end of the room. Ostensibly, it was there for ventilation, but the almost summer air was so soupy, breathing it in felt like drowning. While the air might have been a touch fresher beneath the grate, the laws of general assholery prevented anyone from sitting beneath it. Namely, that every few hours, some jackal-cursed idiot up above would stop there to take a piss. Through the grate's metal bars, I could just make out the great spear shining mockingly in the sky. By the height of the constellation, I knew it was well after midnight, which meant I'd been in this hole for 7 fucking hours. I closed my eyes, letting my head thud against the wall, and cursed the patron in every language I knew. It was his damn fault I was here wasting valuable time that could have been spent planning. Instead, I was stuck in a jail cell, waiting for some legendary fixer. A woman who could kill the Empress in front of the whole court and get away with it. A demon who could bend the nature of the world. If you were the kind of idiot who believed such talk. And I wasn't. Usually. Ugh. It was almost insulting. My crew, the Talion, was young, but we were more than capable of stealing some old statue from the governor. Given the personal history we had with the rat, we probably would have done the job for free. Well, most of us anyway. But the patron had his own ideas, his own very specific timeline, and this one annoying caveat. Either the Queen of Days joined the crew, or the job was off.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?